chose to record You've Gone to My Head simply because it was a really good song. The producer on the project, Sonny Lemaire, sent me several great songs that he was, kind of looking for me to do for my first session down there to get my feet wet in Nashville. And You've Gone to My Head was one of them. Sonny picked out the majority of the material for the first session that we did, which ended up, bringing out. We had 3 songs when we were done. This is a song though that I was pretty adamant that I wanted to do, and he also felt would be really good. So, You've Gone to My Head was definitely one of the songs that was at the top of the list for this project. I decided to make You've Gone to My Head the first song of the project, mostly because when we played it back, it just had this wonderful feel to it, and I think Sonny and Tony and myself were all very pleased with the end result. And there's just something about it. It's a very, very beautiful melody. It's a touching song that everybody can relate to. What it feels like when you're first in love, and it kind of, on a personal level, brought me back to how I would feel driving home from my first dates with my wife many moons ago, and I thought that was pretty special. You've Gone to My Head is a special song to me because it reminds me of what it felt like when I first started dating my wife, driving home from some of our first dates, and that feeling of just floating on clouds, and almost, I know it's cliche, but almost being intoxicated by spending time with the person that you care about. I did not write You've Gone to My Head. It was actually written by Sonny Lemaire, Charlie Black, and Rory Burke, 3 extremely talented Nashville songwriters who have had more hit records that I can possibly list. Just a very talented group of guys that I'm very privileged to have a chance to get a cut on one of their songs. We had a lot of very special musicians playing on this session. We were very, very fortunate to pretty much get a who's who of Nashville studio musicians. We had Dan Dugmore playing steel guitar, and Dan actually played the steel guitar part for Blue Bayou for Linda Ronstadt. You don't get much more iconic than that. So I was so fortunate to have him in there. We had Evan Hutchings on the drums. Oh my God, he's just an amazing drummer, and could not have been more pleased with his work, and definitely is quite evident why he's getting a lot of work right now. We had Mike Rojas on the keyboards. What an amazing keyboard player Mike is, and a great guy to work with, and one of the coolest people to have in the studio. He has such a great ear and such a great mind for music, and whenever anything kind of goes off the mark a little bit in the recording sessions or whatever, Mike is your go-to guy. He's almost like a band leader in that he can instantly just kind of zero in on what the problem is and help the other musicians collectively figure out what needs to be done to make it right. So we were very fortunate to have Mike on this project. We had JT Cornflos on electric guitar. JT is an amazing guitarist and an equally amazing person. I'm very, very, very fortunate to have had the chance to meet JT and to work with him and to watch him work his magic. He was an absolute pleasure to work with. And we had B. James Lowry on the acoustic guitar on this session, and B. James was he's just an all-around cool guy, very laid back, very chill. But when it comes time to get down to business, he definitely is an amazing guitarist, and we were very fortunate to have him as part of this project. You've Gone to My Head was recorded at Ocean Ways Studio B in Nashville, Tennessee. And we did all the overdubs at the Doghouse in Gallatin, Tennessee. I used the photo for the cover for the single "You've Gone to My Head" for several different reasons. First and foremost, the the outfit that I was wearing actually matched the outfit that I was wearing in the video that we shot from the studio. So I thought that was actually kind of cool that I was wearing the same shirt. But I brought in Lisa Sutton to do the artwork for this single and for the next two upcoming singles that I have coming out. And we went through a whole barrage of photos that I had taken from several different sessions. I had Lori Koblonsky do a photo session, and I had Kirsten Servideo also did a photo session for me, and we were basically just looking for shots that kind of said to the world, you know, this is what I am, and I think we picked some very good shots that that definitely get that message across and go with the songs. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video, and I would like to encourage everyone to check me out on Facebook at Ken Wilber Country, and I would also like to encourage everyone to check out my stuff on Facebook and on Spotify and YouTube and iTunes, everywhere else where music is purchased.
I held you and you've gone to my head. Maybe I shouldn't be calling